flame.
It's down bad.
50.
Yeah.
See you ain't bucking, you looking, you heard?
Yes.
Froze up, cause they know what's up. Just know what's us, got the pulse up, hold up.
Like and subscribe!
High Water Records, the podcast. My name is Verge. You know my name. I'm here every week, man. Today I got...
Haze on Haze in the spot, man. What's good, man?
Came with company, man. Who you came with today, man?
Oh, come on, man. Let him introduce himself, man. What's up?
Peace. My name is Q. DiBiase is the brand.
Q, you came with gifts, man. You came bearing gifts. I appreciate you. I love that.
Oh,
And
you
for
are more than
future
welcome.
Guests, for the future guests, for y'all to know, the gifts don't really be for me. The gifts be for y'all, because that shit go sit there week on week. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Yeah,
all right.
So-
Haze, man. Haze on Haze. A pleasure to see you again, my brother.
Yes, King.
I see
yes.
you performing. And not to jump on topic with you.
No.
We gonna get back to you.
Go ahead. Take care of
We
him.
good.
We good.
We
I'm
good.
a guest with him. You know.
Yeah.
Listen, I
boy,
seen
you
you.
hit me,
I seen your
together.
performance. A lot of the shit making sense now, man. Like if this is the school you went to,
Yeah. School of
I'm
Hard
seeing
Knocks.
why he walked with that knowledge of self, bravado. You know what I mean? You step in the building, it's y'all. It don't matter who else is here. I'm here now too.
We here together.
You understand? Like, talk to me about, is you rapping, you singing, or what's going on, man? Because you giving me mixed.
I've had a very tumultuous battle with that over the years. Because I started off singing. You know, my mom was a singer, my pops was a singer. They have great voices, both of them. You know, great vibratos, had great ranges, and great repertoire, great catalog of music. I grew up on a great catalog of music. You know, I'm an '80s baby, so you know you had old school Earth, Wind and Fire, Temptations,
You dating yourself. when you
Otis
saying
Redding,
that.
Otis Redding. I mean, but I got the new school too. I got every era, even the new era. I got, you know. So, but I grew up. I say that to say that I'm seasoned, and that's where I got it from. And so I started singing, and then over time, growing up in Brooklyn, you know, Nostrand Ave, you know, back in the '90s and early.
We talking NA Rock. We talking
NA Rock.
Oh,
You feel me?
nasty.
So, yeah. So
Come
you
on,
know,
I know, man. I'm outside.
Shout out to the whole block. Shout out to the
I'm
Ave.
outside.
Shout out to the Ave, man. But you know, growing up over there, you know, you had spitting was pastime. You know, MCing was pastime. So.
But everybody couldn't do it back then.
Yeah, but you got people that tried anyway, you know, especially off the yak. You get some courage, you know what I'm saying? Now they an MC, you know what I mean? But it was some of the most memorable experiences that I had in my life was freestyling with my mans and them on the balcony, on the block, chilling on a great box, you know what I'm saying? Chilling. So, you know, I fell in love with hip hop, and I was a pretty good singer. And then what really got me to do both was being tired of waiting for other artists to get on for features, and tired of the unprofessionalism. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I come to the table with a record, I expect not just a 16, but I expect a seasoned 16. I expect something that you went and you spent time. I want metaphors. I want similes. I want thought. I don't want you to just come with some little stuff that you just came up with, because I'm putting this out. I'm putting streaming behind this. I'm putting backing behind this. You feel me? So it's hard time to get a lot of artists on board sometime with the end goal. So I just say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just do it myself. I could curse, right? I don't know.
We tried now.
I'm gonna hold it down. No, I got you.
No. We already passed that. We already in the comfort zone of like, listen, the sponsorship, advertisement, and all that is like the first 3 minutes or whatever. That's good knowledge for the YouTube.
Got you.
Try to keep it clean as possible.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And
Cool.
then later on, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and you do it.
I'm gonna still keep it to a minimum, but still, I get what you're saying. But yeah, I mean, so that was it. You know.
I see you. I mean, it makes sense because you what you're saying right now. I see you picked out the features. You know what I mean? I see you working with the good man, Buddy Lofton. You know what I mean? And that's exactly
legend.
everything you just described.
Living legend.
Everything you just described about taking 16 serious and giving you top tier performance. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Is he embodies that? You
Man,
feel me?
as soon as I heard him, I was a fan.
Yeah.
Big fan. That's
Talk
my
to me
brother.
About working with him, man. What was that session?
Oh,
like?
shout out to Buddy. We didn't do the session together, honestly. That's something we probably should do. I think we should be working on some records soon. But he did it because he from Long Island.
Yeah.
I'm from Brooklyn, Coney Island, so it's hard to travel sometimes to go back and forth and find time. But he's a professional. You know, he went to the studio, recorded it, sent it over to me. I got to the studio. Keys, shout out to Keys. Uptown. I forget the name of the studio. I should know the name of the studio, but it's the same studio where Pac got killed. I always forget the name of it, but it's Uptown. But shout out to Keys, and I sent him the record. He put them all together and came up with You Saying, and it's a heck of a record, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Well, you know.
But Buddy's incredible. You know.
Buddy is that guy.
Yeah.
We was just in the studio not too long ago, like 2
Beast
nights
mode.
ago.
Beast mode.
Yeah. Talk to me about your set, man. You walked in, you came in there looking like classic, man. You had the suit on and all of that, you know what I mean?
Little shirt,
everybody
little
don't.
shirt.
Yeah, but it's the feel, the vibe. You know what I mean? Like everybody don't come to perform with that in mind. At least I don't. Buddy do that type of shit. He's that type of rapper. I'm not that type of rapper.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the confidence it takes to walk into a room It's people there you don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Singing is not. It's different than rapping. Like rapping, you could go. I feel like even on your worst day, you could go in there and get your shit off. I seen people
Most times, yeah. As an MC, I feel like
singing though.
It don't happen.
And then let's say you miss a key or some shit, you gotta
man down.
Talk to me about that, man. Where does the confidence come? What is that? Is that the school of like church singers in the crib, or what type of singers are we coming from? Like, what type of background is that?
Yeah, my mom was definitely. I would say that mostly in the church.
Okay.
You know, but outside of the church, too, my mom was a big R&B. So I like Shaka Khan.
Yeah, but singing in the crib ain't the same as performing.
Well,
live.
okay. Well, so just to answer the question, yeah, performing in front of a crowd and audience, that confidence I think comes from just my belief in God and faith. To be honest with you, like, you know, I don't really fear men, so I fear God. So whenever I go on the stage, it's like, what's the worst that could happen in most situations? Like, you know, and I've always been like that since I was young. It was just like, all right, you're going to love it or you're not going to love it. But I also, you got to give quality to people too. I think I take my time and I go over my records. I get the performance track.
Yeah.
I make sure I get
it was a polished performance.
The ad libs and everything is, you know what I'm saying? I make sure I give people a real show. I'm not just coming here and just putting on something, you know? So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, moving forward, you're going to be doing the music and singing and or you rapping and what we doing?
I produce a little too. I try to get away from that just because I enjoy writing and singing and rapping more. But I can produce. I produce a couple of records.
No, I'm sorry. Maybe I asked the question the wrong way.
Okay.
What I want to know is, moving forward, will you be doing projects? Because when I did the Carfax, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
It ain't but 4 or 5 songs out there. I couldn't really, you know what I mean, catch a real vibe. Like, where's the album? Is this guy doing a rebranding?
I know.
What's going on, man?
So for me, I think it's been difficult for me as an artist, honestly, financially, to try to get the vision that I want. Now, I can obviously go to a studio and get an album done in a week or two, right? Yeah. Go there, book a block session, go in there and do it, mix and master it, blah, 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 send it out. But I always want to give people the best of me in each record. And it's like a painter. I kind of feel like, you know what I'm saying? You got a painter that could paint it in 5 minutes and give it to you on the street, right? And sell it to you for $50, whatever, $20, right? Then you got a painter that takes 5 years to finish of painting, right? So I'm that guy, right?
Michelangelo.
I'm like, right. I like to think of myself like I want to make sure that every component of the song is good before I put it out. And for me, just requires more studio time. And more studio time is more money.
So it's records in the vault.
It's records in the vault. Yeah, I mean, we should be doing a record today, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, we're doing a record today. We had hot records. We had hot water records. Last time I checked,
I went on the page. It was a lot of features. It was a lot of what I look at as like just promo work. It wasn't no real like body of work that I could really see, because I'm an album person. I like to listen to the album. I like to go listen to the album top to bottom, see what's going on, pick the picture. Let me watch the movie.
Right. I got 3 records out right now. Okay. 3. 10 Toes, Group Chat, and Usain Bolt. So those are the ones that you can stream. Those are the ones you can stream. And then I'm also featured on Cuban Candy, Free Cuban Candy, by the way. She locked up. Shout out to my baby. Shout out to my baby though. But you know what I'm saying? Free the homie, man. Free the homie.
That's shorty on the it's like a trap record.
Yeah, pull up.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty big record that she put me on. So shout out to her.
Coming home soon?
Hopefully, you know. I mean, as soon as I would like out tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens. I don't want to speak too much on her behalf, but free her. But yeah, that record was a really big record. And so those are like the 4 records that people know me for.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Haze on Haze. How you get a name like that?
People ask me that question all the time. I was signed like twice.
Okay.
In my life. I'm not going to say who they are because we're not giving them free advertisement. But shout out to them. It's all love. It's all love, but it's business. But they did help me out throughout my
bad business?
No, I'm saying no. Meaning like it's business as to why I'm not going to say their name because I'm no longer affiliated.
I'm hearing bad things.
No. I'm not even going to speak bad on them. I'm not even going to speak bad on them.
That's me. I said that's me.
Yeah, right. No. Shout out to them. Like I said, they taught me a lot. They taught me a lot. I learned a lot from those brothers. All of them. They know exactly who they are.
Okay.
And I appreciate them. You know, but I'm not there anymore, and I had to detach myself from the name because they pretty much had stakes over the name, and you know a lot. What really rubbed me to do it, to make the change, because I was Eric Haze before.
Listen, your page gives rebrand.
Yeah.
When I go look into you, I'm like, if
I'm
glad.
I'm glad.
But this is what I'm saying. I don't know you personally, so when I go look at the artist that I saw perform, I'm like, yo, let me do my diligence and listen to his music and all. It just looked like a rebrand. Like there's no way you just started doing this
right
this year.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's not,
I appreciate that.
Like,
I appreciate that because that's really what I want people to see. So that
How
means
much
a
of
lot
that
to me.
story can we get into though? The rebrand.
No, I'm getting into now. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so what really what pushed it was, so I was signed to the label.
Okay.
At the time I was like, you know, like let's put records out. Like, you know, we need to be, you know, I need to get a bigger following. You know, let's just put out content. Like that was my thing. But they had a different vision. No shade. Didn't work out. But then when we departed, I didn't get a phone call. I didn't get a closure thing. We didn't have no dinner.
Personal thing.
It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? We may have had we didn't have a fallout to the point where it warranted that type of a reaction. I think I felt personally. So when it happened that way, they removed my records that were streaming off the internet. Yeah. So I'm like, wait a minute. So now I had a catalog of songs that was up. It's business. I had to learn. I learned the hard way.
Yeah, it's tough not to take it personal.
I ain't had the rights. I ain't take it personal. I was like, you know what? There's a reason. Maybe whatever reason that you had to remove it, I'm sure it benefited you. Yeah. I personally haven't seen better records come out of the label since. Yeah. Personally, but hey, to each his own. Yeah. They took the records off, and that's what really made me say, you know what? All right, I didn't just need to change my name. Just, you know, and then when I came with Haze on Haze, I was just thinking about like myself and like who's your competition? Like who are you competing against? Like, you know. It's kind of myself, so it's kind of like me versus me, kind of like the concept. Like it's Haze on Haze. Like I'm not really worried about what any other artist is doing. I'm not worried about who you're affiliated with. I don't care what gang you're with. I don't care what affiliation you're with. I don't care how much clout you have in the industry, who your dad, who your mom is. It's me, and in order to get this, you have to be in my presence to get what I have to offer. You know?
It's royalty.
Yeah,
it's royalty.
Yeah.
I feel like that when the room is watching you, because I like that's. One of my things when I'm at a show, I like to watch how the crowd is engaging with the artist and see. And sometimes you don't get that from the head nod or the clap. It's the subtle things like they might stop what they're doing, or they might be in the middle of something like, "Oh, let me tap in with something." So I like to watch, and people was gravitating towards the music in the room. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was by way of the way he was moving around the room, the way he was navigating the floor, or even just the eye contact you were making throughout the room. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I know it's hard because sometimes when you up there, I don't think you ain't had the shades on that night.
Did I?
No, I don't think you had the shades on that night.
Which is kind of crazy.
Listen,
I think I just felt, you know, it's shout out to Kusa Collective. It was the aesthetic, it was the ambiance. It was just it feels so comfortable and so homely. If you like, you can let loose.
On the show.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. She's incredible, and her husband too. Her boyfriend, the guy that was there. They're both fire. They both fire.
She actually goes to states to get all of that furniture that's in there. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know how they do like
I didn't know that.
Estate sales?
Yes.
Like not a yard sale, but like a rich people's
I get it.
Sale.
I get it. Yeah.
That's where she gets all that furniture.
She's incredible.
From. Yeah, she's a beast. She's a beast. Incredible. You gotta check her podcast out.
I'll be there again. Shout out to them.
But so what's on the horizon for you, man? 2025. Like what we looking like? We doing the acting thing? I seen you in the I seen you in the joint. At first I said, what they doing? Money and violence or what? Like what type of vibe is this? Because I played the trailer.
Shout out to Starlo. Shout out to Starlo. He put me in a film called Find Her. Find Her.
I played
Rob. This guy named Rob on Find Her. It's on Tubi. Shout out to Tubi for putting us on there too. Everybody always discredit Tubi, but shout out to Tubi, man. Tubi give a lot of people a lot of opportunities, man. Like I'm tired of people just anyway. But Starlo put me in the film. I was like the last cast member. I was like a fill-in for somebody.
What was that process like?
It was cool. I mean, he called me up, he hit me up because I was hitting him up really, like, because I saw him moving around doing a lot of different things. So shout out to him. He's a really, a pioneer in the industry. Right. And I was like, yo, bro, like, let me get on. So he hit me. He was like, I got a role for you. Like, some guy named Rob. I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So the character he had was very different than what initially was written into the script. So I just kind of just imposed some of my will into it. And and just kind of just gave my personality to the character. And it worked out. And, shout out to the whole cast. I'm not going to name everybody. There's so many of them.
More of that in the chamber? You try to put more of that on your resume or what?
Yeah.
Like, was it fun?
It was an incredible experience. And if you check out the film and you think I did a great job and you want to cast me, just reach out. I mean, it's that simple. I mean.
The film is out or?
It is. Yeah, it's been out for a while now, actually. Yeah, I was promoting it for a while.
I've been that, man. That's in your resume, man.
No, I think it's on my page. It's on my page. It's one of the links.
Show up film. Yeah. I've seen the link. I'm just saying, me and you know, but.
Yes, please. Check out.
Trying to walk the dog.
Yeah, listen. Check it out. No, it really is a dope film. It's not like one of them cheap Tubi films. I mean, there are some cheep ones up there, but it's not one of those. This is actually quality. It's actually quality, high quality.
Put in a little pain.
No, a lot of pain.
Once I start seeing the sets, I said, "Oh, they over here."
Yeah.
This ain't just filming in one.
Shout out to the whole
trying
crew.
To make the most
Shout out
out
to the
of this
whole
one,
crew. Yeah.
Squeeze the most out of this one lemon. Like, you know what I mean, like y'all was really putting in pain.
A lot of pain.
So you see more of that on the horizon. Like,
I love acting.
Would you leave the music for the acting or?
No, absolutely not. I'm gonna be doing acting till I die, man. I mean, I'm not one of those like my lady is not one of those girls that's like, oh, you gotta stop rapping and stop. No, she's in entertainment as well, so she understands that this is something.
She's an artist.
She's music and theater though. She does on the music and theater side.
Okay.
But she's incredible. She's phenomenal.
Like,
Shout out to her.
live Broadway plays and shit like that.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff like that. So she's incredible, but she doesn't really put a boundary on me where it's like, oh, you gotta stop doing music or go get a job. I have a job. I know how to make money. I got a business. I know I have a child. I know I have priorities, but she doesn't make me seem like that's the end of my dream. My age should limit me. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'll be making music forever.
You could be a blues player well into your 60s.
Man, I'll be doing R&B, hip hop.
All that, man. Yo, who said we gotta stop?
I ain't never stopping. I'm never going to stop.
Hot Water gonna be right here too, waiting for you.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Whenever you want to promote some shit, drop some
new
shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We on that type of time, and we on a community time. I like the brothers don't kill brothers, man.
That's a fact,
Can we get a quick synopsis on where the hat came from, who made it, and what's the message we pushing it? And
that's powerful.
You feel like a superhero wearing that hat through the hood.
All the time.
Because it's going to draw eyes, because people thinking it's the red hat. You know
indeed. And that's why I created the design like this. But I said, everybody tripping over Trump. But I'm like, stop playing Trump from Queens. You know what I mean? I'm from Queens.
Like and subscribe.
Queens, you know what I mean? I'm from Queens, so we gotta put on for the time.
I was born in Queens, so I mean,
sometimes when you meet people, you can just tell.
Raised in Brooklyn, but born in Queens.
I'm from Hollis, Queens, so put on for the time. You already know,
I was born in Queens. I was born in Queens Hospital, so I mean.
Okay.
Right.
Queens General. You talking about
Queens General? Queens General, yeah. Queens General,
yeah. You might have been there the same year, kid.
I'm 88.
It's 87. We close.
See, God damn.
My little brother, man. Check the birth certificate.
Crazy, man.
Yo, so when you walk through the hood, you get a lot of nods for that hat?
Yo, people be tripping when they see me from a distance.
Because they think it's that. It look like that.
And then when they get up close, they read, and I can see their lips saying, oh. Right? I said, yeah, but it means that
they was
too,
ready to give it
up.
Bar you up, black man.
Yeah.
How you supporting this message? Yeah.
They be tripping when they see it from a distance.
America was never great, man. We all
I just think that it's time for brothers to stop tripping. In order for America to be great again, right?
A great period.
Specific for us.
Right.
Brothers got to stop killing brothers.
That's
period.
First. That's the first rule.
Of all shades.
And everything else.
That's why I was gonna say that. That's why I like the message within the message, because it's like, we know brothers don't kill brothers, but we also, when you look at the word brother, it's like
brotherhood.
Brotherhood could be
right.
Little Alex, the white boy that lived in the hood with us,
that grew up with us in the trenches.
He with us.
In the trenches, absolutely.
Yo, that's my sucker. I can beat up on him, but when we go somewhere else,
don't touch him. Don't touch Alex. Absolutely.
Yo, that's my man right here, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's standing on business, man. He with us. You heard? So I like the message
yeah.
within the message with his brothers instead of like singling out.
Yeah, because I feel that all peoples around the planet Earth got a code.
Yeah.
For themselves amongst their own culture.
Yeah, man.
And we need a code for us.
Yeah.
And I call it the brothers etiquette.
Yeah.
Right? First law in the brothers etiquette is brothers don't kill brothers.
Brothers don't kill brothers.
You know what I mean?
Straight.
Figure it out another way.
And if he did get killed, then that means he wasn't a brother.
That's a fact.
He had to get taken.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is, y'all.
Hey.
Y'all at home, listen, this is part of YouTube University. I don't know what class this is. It's the hot water class. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, I feel like I've been cheated now, because you telling me it's all this discography that I could have been listening to, and I've been cheated. So when are we going to get more? Where in the album? I don't want to hear this vault. It's in the vault. I want to hear a release date. Some type of time frame.
What I do plan to do for my fans is I am gonna release "Blessed and Highly Favored," which is a record that I've been doing. That's the one that you heard. At the show.
Okay. Yeah.
I am going to release that record this year for sure.
Yeah.
I've been battling with it for the last couple of years. I never recorded
Why?
it. Because I hear a choir behind it. I hear I hear it big. Yeah, I hear out more production. But I think I'm going to commit to production. I think that's really what.
What you mean?
Commit to production, meaning like hiring.
You doing it or hiring someone?
Outsourcing. Yeah, hiring somebody to do it.
We got the network. We can get you.
Yeah.
Whatever sound you chasing.
I need a choir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Choir can be done.
Yeah, I need a choir. So that's the biggest issue, because I know the song. I know for a fact that the song will do great.
You talking to you got Buddy in your corner. You should be. He's the guy that he been out here 20 years. So if
You know,
anybody-
Buddy got his own thing going, man. Not just Buddy, but every artist that I work with,
Yeah,
they
but
got
you
their
gotta-
own thing
you
going.
gotta
It's
reach out.
hard
Don't
to.
do that. Don't do that.
Time
Don't
is.
short yourself.
It's
You
time.
never know. Sometimes he
It's
at
just
home
time.
doing nothing.
Yeah, I need a choir though.
I done played 2K with him. You know what I'm
I need
saying?
a-
So it's like sometimes
You heard
he
that?
doing nothing.
You heard that?
Yeah,
I'm gonna reach out to the. I'm gonna
for
reach out to the
hours,
brother.
For hours at that, for
I'm
hours at that.
gonna reach out to my
Passing
brother.
the controller around the room, shit like that. Like, yo, he got time, bro. He
Yeah.
look busy, but he got time.
I was supposed to be doing a record with my boy Loose too. Loose Change. Shout out to Loose Change. About the N word, which should be pretty dope too.
Wait. Slow down. You're not just gonna drop that and keep it moving. What you mean? Like, what that mean?
Well, I don't use the N word, right?
Okay.
We all know what that is, right?
I know.
I don't use it not because I'm disassociating from my people.
Okay.
Not because I think it's the worst word in the world, because it's not. But I just feel like, personally, y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. Loose has obviously a different opinion. That's why we're on the record together, because he uses the N word and I don't. So we challenging each other on it.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's 50% of the reason why we're still in the situation that we're in today.
The word?
The word itself. Is because if you think about the energy, right? Vibrations, affirmations, things that you speak, right? If you are my end to somebody, right? That is a lower frequency that you're putting them on, regardless of however you want to shape it. It's keeping them here. It's not giving them room to grow.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I refuse to call my children that. I refuse to call my. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I refuse to call my kids that.
I'm sorry, y'all. If you call your kids the N word,
Yeah.
God bless you. That's your prerogative. I will never call my daughter the N word. She's never heard me do it. She's 10. I'll never use it with my nephews or my nieces. I'll never use it with anyone that I endear, like I love. Will I ever lower their frequency to that?
What's the subject? What's the substitute word you throwing in there?
Their title, brother, sister, mother.
Sometimes it ain't.
aunt.
Sometimes the situation don't call for names, man.
Homie, king,
Okay.
king,
Okay, bro.
bestie, bro. I mean, there's a conundrum of words that you
Is
can
it
use.
the only word that's holding us back?
It's not the only, but I would just say
It's the strongest one?
It's the strongest, the
You think so?
absolute, absolutely.
I think it's a couple that's stronger than that, man.
I don't.
I know one that's stronger.
What?
B word.
Black.
Well, you know what? I agree with him. I agree with him on that. But that's N word is a close second.
But he talking about strength in a different.
No,
way.
I know exactly what he's talking
Strength
about.
Pulling you down. He talking about strength pushing
No,
you
no,
up.
I'm talking about pulling you down.
Like I know exactly what he's talking about. Trust me.
Because everybody that call themselves black, I guarantee you, this right here is black.
I never seen nobody
Right?
that color ever. in my life.
Nobody that calls themselves black.
I've
skin
seen
is
brown.
this color.
I've seen brown people.
My
So
little brother close.
I see close. Wesley Snipes.
he close.
Wesley Snipes. Nah, shout out to Wesley, man. Shout out to. Yeah,
Nah, I
yeah.
feel that though. That's peace.
yeah, it's
You know what I
called
mean?
cognitive dissonance.
Yeah.
When we realize the truth, but we make excuses to go the other way.
Yeah, preach,
You know
huh?
what I'm saying?
Preach.
So,
Yeah.
Church.
You gotta throw that in the music, man. What's up? I'm just connect. Do he be
It's
in the
coming.
studio with you? When y'all?
It's coming. Oh, listen, man. Listen. He
When's the
raps
last
too.
session he was in?
He
You
do
was-
spit too, though.
I spit too, but it's been
When was the
years.
last session you was in with him though?
Nah, never
See what I'm
been.
saying?
We
Yo,
could have won, but he just wasn't spitting.
Yeah, I was there.
He was just there. Yeah, he was
yeah.
there.
Even
Yeah, I
that, but
just
even
chilling.
just the energy in the room is enough to just change that one word.
We
that
could do a
you talking
podcast. We
about.
could always do a podcast.
You could do that too. Yo, listen, we rent this room for podcasts. Man.
Oh, see,
Come
we
in
making
and
some
get
money
busy.
there,
We
too.
decorating all of that, and it'll look like a whole other room. You know what I mean?
We talk about it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
do what y'all do.
it take
Yo,
2 hours to drive here.
Yo,
Goddamn
in
it.
high water we do business, but it's only gonna take you one to drive back.
You right. You right.
So I'm saying it's the silver lining. You got to look at it. It's how you use perception. You got to
Great
look at
Seen
it.
the
advertisement.
cigars
That's why he's-
on
that's
the
why
way
he's in
here, we might
charge.
have to make a stop.
You see what I'm saying? You see?
That's
So
why he's where
listen,
he
man.
is. This is why, right
Yo,
here.
P, we do business. Good business up here, man. Good business up here. But look, I like the message behind that song. So y'all kind of doing like the Dr. Dre and Eminem Guilty Conscience.
Me and
vibe
Loose.
where
Yeah,
it's
that's just one of the records I'm
both-
doing. Me and
both
Loose. Yeah,
sides of
yeah.
that
Mhm.
coin with the
Yeah.
N-word and
Yeah. So those are that's like the direction of my music. Like Blessed and Highly Favored, that song Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
Like, Usain Bolt.
that's a
is-
nice little palette. That's a nice.
Yeah, like Usain Bolt's a single I got out right now. So just talk about that
But
real
that's,
quick.
if I listen to those 5 records, that's just 5 records.
You're right.
That's not the same as, yo, make this album for
You're
me,
right.
man. Put this album for me together,
You're right.
man. I need you to do that. I need you to, 2025,
Okay.
start putting in, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Release the music. I know you already know how to do this. You got the discography. It's just not there. But for the new listeners like myself
Yeah.
that want to get a better picture,
Right.
please,
Say no more.
please do. You know what I'm
Gotta
saying?
understand.
You got the talent. You got the resources.
Say no more.
put it together. We got a studio here too, man.
It's time to tap in.
Yeah. Gotta say that again.
I'm a shameless plug. Everything in here. You understand?
indeed.
We got food, beverages, studio, recording time. We open 24 hours.
Yeah, a comfort zone.
Yes, sir. There's an A room, a B room. You got couches for your guests if you want to come.
Yeah, no, it really is a great ambiance in here too.
Yeah, y'all hear from the people, dude.
Y'all really hooked it
Listen,
up.
you can stop whispering on the street
not
about
for
how
real, for real.
fire it is in here, man. We saying it out loud now.
Ain't no whispers.
It's
Ain't no
hot
whispers.
water
It's
records,
loud.
man.
It's loud.
This is what we do over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
but
sir.
please put your best foot forward.
All right.
That dancing foot you had on the dance floor, you was doing your. You was looking like what's her name from Sexual Chocolate? You was looking like you was looking like Eddie Murphy.
You're
and
a queen to be.
Let them know. Let them know, man. Let them know you gotta release this music, man.
Yeah.
Anything you want to plug?
I get a lot of my business like Savvy from my uncle and family members like him. You know what I'm saying? Who have just always been innovative and thinking of different ideas to come up with, opportunities. And you know what I'm saying? It's like I started a business a couple years ago.
I'm 46.
And I'm 36, so about 10 years.
I'll be 46 next week.
I'm just trying to think of like when he was 16. You was
Right, when he was 26, I was 16. You dig what I'm saying?
He was still shorty, but he was still like,
right.
Yo, come on, man. I'm going to sneak you in.
Exactly.
Man. Get you a little drink or something. Sit in the corner, don't touch nothing, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Just watch.
OG.
Just watch me and my man's move. You know what I mean? I know, because I'm that uncle or that cousin or that brother. Like
I am too. I'm the oldest of 7, so
I'm gonna take care of
I got my own squad, my own little tribe under me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
how many
I'm
under
the
you?
oldest of 7.
You're the oldest of 7 siblings?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all of them.
Was you disciplined in the crib? I was disciplined in the crib.
I'm always.
I'm the oldest of 3.
Yeah, they. I think they all can attest that Big Bro.
Was you
ain't nothing to
spanking
mess
shit
with.
though?
I
Like
didn't have
mom
to.
gave you that look?
I didn't
like,
have to like
I
that.
had
to be
to.
honest.
It was me. I had to. I had to.
Honestly, my mother instilled and my father's instilled enough fear in us for us to just relax.
Yeah.
My great parents too, But like I said, I got my business savvy from him. I started a business 10 years ago with my partner Malik. Shout out to Malik.
Shout out to business. You got
showcasing talent, rich success.
Yeah, you got to
Stars.
Listen,
yeah.
Me and you may know, but they don't.
You're
know.
right.
So
Stars.
I'm gonna ask the obvious question.
I'm just so modest, man. I'm always handling business.
We're not here to be
I'm
modest.
always handling business, man. That's why these are good for me to start coming out and do podcasts and speak to people and stuff because I'm always and most people that know me know how modest I am. Like I've done so many different things.
We want to be able to type you into YouTube and get this combo.
Right, you're right. So Stars, showcasing talent, reach success. I started it 10 years ago. It's
say that again a little slow.
Showcasing talent and reaching success.
Stars. Talent and reaching success.
Stars. That's the acronym. Yeah, but
showcasing talent and reaching success. This is why you gotta say it slow for the people at home that could.
Showcasing talent.
They might have missed the bar. It's an acronym. Stars.
You're right.
Showcasing
Stars
talent
and reaching success.
Come on, man.
Yes,
Talk
Stars.
about it. And what is that? That's like a firm or like what?
So we're a nonprofit organization. Well, we're Aspire Foundation. We just became a nonprofit in January. Aspire Foundation. But prior to that, we were LLC underneath Showcasing Talent, Reach Success Stars for the last 10 years. And we went into schools and we mentor children and in at risk communities, high school.
At risk high schools?
Yeah.
You was in there with the blick.
What is it called again? The transition school? Yeah.
I was in them schools.
Yeah.
They're
not
metal
easy.
detectors. Yeah.
They had metal detectors.
When nobody else ain't want me.
Yeah, we're in
nobody
those.
else wants to go. And
we're in those schools.
And they don't even care to be like, yo, let's take care of this guy because he's one of the only ones that wants to show up. They're like, we're going to run you out the building just like we ran the last.
And they will. But like I said, I'm shout out to Principal Peralta. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
She gave us an opportunity to be there. And we've been there for like the last 3-4 years, rocking in the school and rendering services. Yeah. We're vendors for the Department of Education. We've been able to employ people and get people paid and change the lives of children. So, I mean, it's been a journey and to become a nonprofit was a crazy process too, man.
Extensive.
It was crazy. But shout out to the whole legal team that, helped us with that. And, but yeah, that's something that I got in the works.
This is no small. I feel you trying to jump over this shit like it's a hurdle, like you running a race and it's just a hurdle. You don't just jump over that and not. We gotta.
Yeah.
Slow down. You know what I mean?
You know what? I guess as an entrepreneur creator, even with the album, like I'm really an artist. Like you got people who just do this because I just want to be famous. I just want to make some money. Everything like. Even down to my business, it's just like it's a representation of me, and it's like before I put it out, I gotta make sure it really represents who I am and personifies me. So,
Yeah, but you
know,
can be
I gotta,
overcritical.
You're right. I gotta.
You can be overcritical.
Somebody,
You
people
can't-
tell me that all the time, man.
You know when you sit at the free throw line,
People tell me that all the
and
time.
the game is on the line, and you're down one, you could time out.
I'm Ben Simmons with it sometimes.
No,
I ain't
no,
gonna hold you.
I'm saying, like, you said, when Giannis is at the line, they start counting.
Yeah.
1, 2, because you could time out. Like, yo, it's a technical foul. You gotta shoot the shot.
Nah,
you
you're
gotta take
right,
the shot.
man.
You can't just
You're
sit
right.
there.
You're right.
We waiting. You know what I mean? You're
You're
already
right.
outside doing things. There's a difference when
You're right, man.
you're not outside doing shit and you making these.
You're right. I've been outside for a tough
You're
time.
outside.
Now.
You're out here. What are we waiting for? Just know shit's outside.
I got you, man. Say that.
The people want to hear these things,
Say
man.
that.
It's good vibes too.
Yeah. The record we're gonna do tonight is.
You doing what? What type of Afro beat?
So the record I'm
you
doing.
sound like you could get into that Afro beat.
I was gonna do an Afro beat today, but I'm waiting for Kamaria and Magni upon the rhythm. Both of them are supposed to be getting on the record, so shout out to them. But we just got to work out scheduling.
Oh, you really got a studio session tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah, so it's 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get in there and rock out.
That's music.
We're gonna get in there and rock out and
yeah.
lay down the foundation. Yeah, I already got it. Everything's up here, so you know. But I'm doing One I Got today. It's inspired by my recent lady. You know, about his
You see what your man be like?
Yeah.
Yo, Neff, man, what's going on, man? Now I gotta talk. I gotta sit over here. And talk
Yeah.
to you like,
What's up? What's up?
You jumping past the details.
Yeah. I got a
Devil
new
in the
girl. I
details.
got a new lady, man.
Okay.
She's from. That's what I was telling you about the music and theater.
Shout out, you know,
Yeah,
it's
shout out to
okay.
Drea, man.
If she's doing things that are in the media, it's okay to promote her as
Shout
well.
out,
When
yeah, she is, man.
anything
She's
that you're
doing.
involved in, you could say her name and say, "Yo, shout out to my shorty."
Yo, she's doing so much, but I don't even want to speak out without you know. I want to make sure I get all the details right and the facts, you know. But she is doing so many different things with her music and theater company. She acts, you know. She's just a phenomenal woman.
And she inspired you to make this record.
She inspired me to make
What
this
type of
record.
record is this? Is
It's
this
R&B
heartbreak or
hip hop.
love?
R&B hip hop.
You in love or is heartbreak?
I'm in
This
love,
one-
absolutely.
This on the way to love? You in the middle
No,
of
I'm
the
in.
love?
I'm in the thick of things. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I'm in the
I
thick
want
of
to get
things.
married.
Yeah.
Type of love? Or what?
Man down, baby.
Which one we talking? Carl Thomas?
Man
Jagged Edge? Where
Man
we at
down,
with it?
man
man
down.
You out the game checking out?
Man down.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
But I mean,
fine.
I mean, it's a blessing for me because it's been a while. My journey has been tumultuous.
Yeah.
Dating over the last couple
Yeah,
of
it's
years.
rough. You from New
My
York,
fans
it's
have
rough.
seen it. My fans.
They from Brooklyn,
I don't
too.
hide nothing. I don't hide nothing. You got people that hide relationships, hide stuff, and hide what they doing. I mean, if I'm with you, I'm with you. If I'm not, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So I've never really been
They said New
shy.
York City is one of the worst places to date in the world.
My girl's from Miami. I mean,
How you
sorry.
feel about New York City women, man?
My daughter.
Line 'em
I'm
up.
gonna be respectful because my daughter is a New Yorker.
Okay.
My daughter was
Okay,
born in
okay.
Uptown,
That's peace.
in Manhattan,
That's peace.
and she was raised in Brooklyn. So I got a New York daughter and a New York mother and a New York sister. So
A lot of New York
I'll be
females
respectful.
listening.
I'll be respectful to my New York sisters.
Yeah.
They're queens.
But what about the ones you dated?
the ones I dated?
That's the difference.
Different ones.
Nah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
queens too. They're queens too.
Yeah,
truly.
Jay-Z got a song called Sisters in... Remember that song?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. But you know, I tend like, I don't want to pull on shit on any of the women that I've dated. I'm not doing that.
See?
I'm
Look,
not doing
it
that.
wasn't him. He wasn't the problem, y'all.
No, I had.
I would have been on him.
I had some problems.
I'm giving
I had
him
some
that pain.
problems.
Yeah.
I had some problems, but
Yeah,
so did they. So did they. That a lot of them refuse to acknowledge, but I'm okay with that because I've learned that I don't need people to acknowledge the wrongdoings that they've done to me to be able to grow. But I've grown from them all.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. Whatever guy you got, he's not better than me.
And he don't wear that Baja Panty.
He don't wear the Baja Panties, and he ain't
Does it work?
he ain't
It
me,
work.
mom. He ain't
It
me.
work, you heard?
And they know he ain't me. You know, it's got to be a harsh reality.
Okay.
But I will not give them the sole responsibility for the demise of my relationship. And I'm happy now, man. Truly, I am. Like, you know, I don't have to look over my shoulder with
You
shit.
writing records, man. That's
Yeah,
a good
man.
space
She's
to
a great
be in,
woman.
man.
Great
You're
woman.
in a good space, like.
Great woman, big heart, big heart.
Shout out to her, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to her. Shout out to love.
Yeah, shout out to love.
Lead
man.
with love, man. Even though 2025 started rough, you know,
Yeah.
off and all of that, and you know, the love wasn't in the air. I feel like this summer we closing out with love, man. Find you a little something to hunker down
Absolutely,
with
man.
for
It's
the
about to
winter,
get
man.
cold.
Yeah, it's about to be cold.
Winter is coming.
It looked like
you
it's
know
gonna
what
be
I'm
a rough
saying?
winter, man. That's what the forecast said.
Yeah.
Listen, man, we here for a good time, not a long time. Anything else you want to say? Anything you want to promote? Anything you want to say? Shout out, free the guys, free the gang.
Besides
free
free Cuban Candy.
Shorty.
Go download my music. It's out there to stream. I ain't got no album out yet, but I do have 3 solid singles out right now. Like I said, Group Chat is out with Cuban Candy. I have Usain Bolt, which is my most recent single, out with Buddy Lofton, which is A1. I would highly suggest that one.
That's a good dish.
And then 10 Toes with Sherry John. Shout out to Sherry John. You know, so you have 3 tracks that you can check out, all high quality, none of that crap that's on the radio. You can listen to it with your kids in the car. Some of it, not you saying, but yeah,
Like and subscribe!
it's cool, man.
Why the kids can't listen to you saying, man? It's natural.
You gotta put the PG version on.
It's
And I
natural.
don't got one up on
It's
streaming
natural.
yet. I gotta work that
but
out.
when you was 13, you was hearing things.
I probably shouldn't have. You know?
But you turned out fine. Is what the point I'm trying to make. Why can't they?
Guess you got a point.
I don't feel. I feel like we oversensitive kids, man. They
Guess you
got
got a
the
point.
internet. Let them have it.
You're right to
Let
some
them have their
degree.
questions.
To some degree, I give you some of it. I give you some of it.
It's some of it. That's correct. We don't want them going too far
Yeah,
down the rabbit
you
hole.
got parents that just don't know how no boundaries. It just be like
But we all
you
had
do
them
know this
friends.
is Nicki Minaj. This is Lotto you listening to with your kids, right, Ma? Like
had
we
Eminem.
love Lotto.
We had Eminem.
We love Lotto. But how about we listen to the PG version of Lotto? Like you can actually download now the censored version. We're not saying don't listen to the song.
Yeah.
We're saying do your due diligence as a parent to go and get the version that's appropriate.
Right.
That's it. That's all we're saying.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Quick story. My mother, speaking of that, my mother bought me in 2002. I begged her to buy me Styles P, Gangsta and a Gentleman, right? Yo, she got me to edit it one, kid.
Yeah.
The whole song was gone. My mom came from Bed-Stuy. My mom came from Africa. I'm more weed heavy. I was like, damn, I'm missing the whole show. I can't even.
Yo, yeah, that's crazy.
Sometimes all music don't need to be censored, just like all acting, all everything, clothing.
Yeah. I think it's age appropriate. I would say
It's
if
age appropriateness for everything.
you're gonna introduce it, I think there's an introductory level that needs to occur.
Right.
If you're going to introduce it to your children, let's do it at 14, 15 years
Right.
old. Let's not have an 8-year-old in the living room.
Yeah, but what happens when they go outside, bro?
I don't care about what happens outside.
Yo, I was
You
taking a
control
bus on
the
my
environment inside your home.
I was
You
taking a bus
control
on
that.
my own at 9, 10 years old to go to 40 projects.
Okay, well, listen, that's travel.
Q60 from Jamaica Ave all the way to the end.
Maybe
You know the ride I'm talking about?
but
Like,
maybe
I'm-
that's because they didn't
You
have
know
a
the shit I
choice.
seen?
Maybe they didn't have a choice. I think if your parents had a choice in that situation,
She had to go to work.
exactly. If she had a choice, she wouldn't have done that.
No, but I'm just saying, this is the reality for a lot of kids even today.
You're right.
What do? If you over censoring, you kind of put them at a disadvantage by them not being in the know. Now they go outside and got to learn on the fly.
But I'm saying 8,
oh,
9.
shit,
That's why I
what's
made
that?
sure I was very specific with the age range.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking anything under 10. I'm like,
Yeah,
let's protect vulnerability and innocence
Yeah.
to a degree.
It's nasty because I read a story recently. I don't know the state they was in, but it was a group of girls that were conspiring to kill some boy that cheated on one of the girls.
Oh God.
Y'all didn't read that story, but they had a girl for every part of the mission. Like, yo, this girl's gonna be holding the door down. This girl's gonna act like he killed himself. They wrote a suicide note.
Crazy.
They had the weapon, everything. If it wasn't for somebody else's kid overhearing and snitching on them,
That's
they
crazy.
might have killed son and said he hung himself. And he was 5th graders.
That's crazy.
That's
Bro, that's 10 years old.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, how much censoring you want to do? I want my little ones to be able to say no and know what's wrong and be on point. And
gotta
so
be
you
hip.
might have to show them the uglies early. Like, yo, look, there's kids out here that's gonna do this.
You gotta put them on.
You ever
Some of it.
You ever
Some
see the
of
movie The Kids?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
crazy.
Which one was that?
Go watch that. You know what I'm talking about. Go watch that. Yeah. How old do you think those kids was in that movie that was acting in that movie?
I think they was probably
Rosario Dawson was in that.
They was in their teenage years when they was
looked
acting
like-
that they was younger.
They were acting like 14
yeah,
year olds and
yeah,
13
but they
year
were a
olds.
little older.
They were probably like 17,
Yeah,
18,
yeah,
which is
indeed.
still crazy.
So
Right.
crazy. But at that time, I mean, we was
different New York.
we was thugging it in Queens in
But
junior
like
high
I said,
school.
the 17, 18. That's what I'm
High
saying.
school.
I went to 238, Susan B. Anthony. So I'm from Hollis, Queens. We was
You went to
beefing
that's-
with Bricktown.
that's
You
a
know what I
real-
mean?
That's a real the school he was talking about, like a satellite or what's the word you use?
Oh,
for
the
school?
transition.
That's a transitional school. No,
yeah.
Susan B. Anthony.
Nah.
That's a real high school.
That's
regular
junior high school.
Oh, so junior high school.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was game banging in 238.
I went to
Absolutely.
Hillcrest.
You went to Hillcrest. I went to Edison, right up the block.
Okay.
Yeah,
I went to
indeed.
Hillcrest. I went to Newtown.
Uh-huh.
Rough times.
Yeah,
Metal
indeed.
detectors.
Yeah.
I went to getting shot.
Edison, and kicked out of there. Went to Bayside for a week. They kicked me out, and then they was like, "Yo, we don't know what we're gonna do with
Go
you."
get them 3 letters.
Get them
They
GDs.
told me. That's what they told me. Go get them 3 letters.
Hey, yeah, I got it though.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, so shout out to y'all. It's never over.
No, yeah, I went to college. And
It's
all
never
that.
over.
With
Yeah,
the
me
3
too.
letters, man.
Yeah, but
God
it's
is
good
good.
to inform the little ones at an early age. You got to prepare them to season their minds with
That's
the
a fact.
maximum truth. Because if you put a blindfold on them and you get them Disney
You know,
World,
that
they're gonna get older.
combustion.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wrap for them.
You don't know how that combustion
Yeah.
gonna have. You don't know what type of mind frame you're gonna be at when you figure it out. Like,
Yeah,
wait,
man, that Disney World is
that's what
something
this
else. That's what
is.
people feeding themselves on right now.
Yeah.
Disney World, they want fantasy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The moment you say something that's real, they think that you the enemy and you the devil. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? They thought Jesus was the devil because he spoke the truth too.
Yo, Nas said, God love us hood niggas, man. Because next to Jesus on the cross was a crook niggas. Ever since he told me that,
Yeah,
that
gospel.
put me in it made me see
Shout
it
out to
different.
Nas, man.
It's
Shout
just
out
a
to
different
Nas.
point of view. It just showed me like, yo, wait. It's not that the people
That
in the
Nas
church
Jim
saw
Jones
goody
shit is funny
two-shoes.
too. That Nas Jim Jones.
Hilarious. Hilarious in the sense of they even trying to compare the two.
Oh,
It's
whatever.
Like, come on,
Yeah,
chill out.
that's
But what I will say on Jim's behalf, I mean, Nas is better. Let's just clear the air here. I'm more of a Nas fan just because I grew up listening to the Nas stuff. Even now, King's Disease. I mean, but
Don't say what I think you're gonna say. Please don't say what I think you're gonna say.
hold on. What I want to say about my man
You
Jim.
about to justify some crazy stuff.
No, I'm not justifying nothing. I want to say two things about Jim Jones. One, I know him personally, right? He may not know me personally. Let me make sure I flip that. Like, I know him personally. I've met him on several different occasions, but you know, I'm pretty sure he doesn't remember me. Maybe by face, perhaps. I don't know. But every time I've seen him in person, he has been a very high quality and character. Meaning, in front of children, because I've worked with him with Our Graduate. Shout out to Our Graduate, Tonya Lewis. Tonya Lewis, you know what I'm saying? So for years, he's been working with the whole Dipset, really. Jim, Joel's, even Cam when he was, Cam wouldn't come but so much. Cam wouldn't come so
He
much.
sent the bread. He sent the money.
Cam wouldn't come so much though. But for me, no shout out, no shade to Cam either, because I'm sure Cam is doing a lot of great, doing a lot of great things. Yeah, and he was a bigger star at the time too. So I will say that. But I would have appreciated if he would have been there a lot of the times when we was doing a lot of these events. And I'm pretty sure, I don't want to speak for the organization, but I'm pretty sure they would have appreciated if Cam would have came more too.
Yeah.
Right? But Jim was always there. Right? In the community, Harlem, when I went uptown to events, Jim was always making appearances. Jim was more in the hood than Nas. I don't care what nobody. Stop it. 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 And shout out to Nas. Shout out to Nas.
And what hood? You hang out in Queensbridge?
No, hold on.
He's a staple in his community.
Hold on. Whoa. See, I'm taking this somewhere. I know Nas is a staple in his community. I know he's well respected. I know he is Queensbridge. This is Nas we talking about. All right, I get it. What I'm saying is, compared to the amount of time spent in a community, I'm talking about physical presence, not the money you put into it, not the resources that you provided, not the impression that you've left. I'm talking about actually being there, walking the pavement, in the street. That's Jim Jones. Point blank,
but
period.
there's no credit
and
to that, really.
there is a lot of credit to that for me, because for me, kids need to see a tangible thing. When it's like a superstar, somebody that they want to see, somebody that they really want to be around, they got to be like, yo, I can actually give him a five. I can give him a hug. I can shake his hand. I can see him walk off. Even if I didn't get the chance to touch him, I see him walk off and strut. I can see him how he move. You know what I'm saying?
Now let me put you on the game.
I'm just all I'm going to say.
Now let me put you on the game.
Better MC? Absolutely not. I'm going to say Nas,
Received, but let me put you on
That's
the
it.
game now. In the early 90s, Nas was staying out here in Long Island in a small gated community in Coram. Very much tangible, very much reachable, very much walking around.
Right.
Everywhere that man's been at, everywhere he's lived at, very much tangible, very much seen. So to say those things, yeah, I get it. It's a personal effect to your life because you actually got to interact with Jim Jones in those settings.
Right.
That don't take away from Nas.
I'm not taking it away. That's what I'm not trying to take. I'm just saying. I just think Jim is.
Like it.
I'm saying. I think.
Watch this. It's gonna sound like it.
I think Jim has done it more. I'm not saying that Nas hasn't
that's
done it.
according to your personal experience is what I'm trying to say.
And then you
Just
got
from what I-
to then you
just from
got
what
to
I've
count this, the quality and character of Nas, right? This is a boss. Son lit.
Yeah.
Son he ain't a regular guy.
Yeah.
It takes security.
Yeah, his star power was a little bit high.
So he can't just be
that's true.
hanging around the
He gonna
Queensbridge.
If
That's
Nas
true.
pull up,
That's
look, perfect
true.
example.
That's
Nas
true.
come down Jamaica Avenue, it's a different type of pandemonium. If Jim Jones come down, it's gonna be pandemonium too. But it's a different type.
You're right.
I'm talking about phone calls will be made.
I agree.
and niggas
The
that
police.
are being no, not the police.
Captains.
I'm talking about if me and you on Jamaica Avenue and Nas is let's say it's 2005. Nas
Right.
come through just walking,
Right.
or he in his car, he just parked his car. I'm gonna call everybody in my phone and say, "Yo, Nas is on the avenue." You know what those people are gonna do? They're gonna drop what they're doing and go
see.
down to the avenue.
Yes.
If Jimmy's there,
Yes.
it might be like,
But that's stardom and fame you're talking now, and that's
that
off the lip.
counts.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry, I'm a bigger star than you. I'm sorry.
Now
Jimmy
Jim
had to
Jones
be there.
hanging
He
out in
had to
Harlem.
be there. He had to be there.
I don't
Let's
know
see
about
Jim Jones hanging out in
that. I
Harlem.
just think Jim is a little bit more,
Right.
a little bit more
and
little more street.
something pop.
Maybe because
of
of gang affiliations, maybe that maybe caused him to have to be there more.
But it's just, I
But-
feel like he had to be in certain places.
I think that had a lot to do with it, though.
Versus
To be honest.
That is you doing it from the heart.
I mean, it's still his passion. It still is his passion to me.
Yeah, if we
He's
lose
still
Jim
passionate
Jones
about it.
today versus losing Nas today, it's gonna be more critical. We lose Nas.
Well, no question.
Right?
That's not what I'm debating.
Because
That's not what I'm debating.
so Nas being in the hood doesn't matter, right? His presence is always felt there because he got good people
I
representing
agree.
him.
It's
in
hard
the
for me to
hood,
disagree with
right?
anything that y'all are
So
saying.
Jim Jones being in the hood, it don't matter either. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I think that when you are at a certain stature in your life, you can't have people have extreme access to you.
That's a fact.
You need to protect yourself
certain level, you
because it's like, hey, what I'm going to do? I'm putting myself in the line of fire and danger, and I got a family to take care
Gotta
of.
be
Yeah.
brief moments. Kinda
Yeah,
like when
you know, you
superstars-
can't always.
I
have
agree
people
with
have-
When the
you.
basketball
I agree
stars
with
go
y'all
through
saying.
Rucker Park, like when the basketball stars
Yeah.
go through the Rucker, it's that level of, like you said, tangible. You don't know what kid that touched. Shit, Kemba Walker might have been watching Kobe come through the Rucker and be like, "Yo, I could really make it." Look at
Right,
Kobe
right, right.
here.
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
makes it, you know what I'm saying?
right,
Yeah, that
so
meant
it's like-
something.
That means something. So I understand what you're saying about it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see
yeah,
that
it
tangible.
is.
I agree with both of y'all.
To be able,
I,
but it's also that, like you said, that
Yes.
little star power. I was like, "Yo, Kobe coming through the hood." He not
yes,
gonna be
he
here
has
for
way
3
more star
hours.
power
Yeah.
for
He
sure.
gonna come play the game.
No
Yeah,
question.
and
He'll
Dipset,
find
yeah.
it.
He ain't going to stand on the corner.
But shout out to them
He's not
both. I
going on
mean,
the corner to do
Jimmy gonna
pull-ups.
be
Shout
on
out
the
to them
corner
both, man.
because he's Jim Jones.
Yeah, he's not doing push-ups and pull-ups on the block.
He's the third leg on a big group. It's like he
I
wasn't
don't
even
know.
a rapper, bro.
I
He
think
wasn't,
I
he
think he's
wasn't even a
transitioned to the
rapper.
2
No.
over Joel's. Yeah,
Yo, bro, he was never a
Over
rapper.
time.
He
Over
was a
time.
hype- He was a hype man.
he was. But I'm saying over time, I think he's. And no shade to Joel's because Joel's is a legend too. Make sure it's no shade period when we had
this
these discussions.
Drugs in jail got my man L's, man. It's
did.
down
He
bad.
knows, but he knows
gotta
that.
he gotta
But
shake
he's
back.
aware
He
of
gotta
that.
fight- He got to fight back.
He's aware of that.
Somebody got to have a stern talking to him and say, "Yo, you just don't look good
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, he out here looking crazy.
You out here looking
Yeah.
crazy. You do the and even this ain't
Sad
nothing new.
because I'm a super
Niggas
Joel's
was
fan.
saying that
man.
when he was hanging out with Wayne in 2008,
Yeah.
2007.
I don't know. I'm not in his circle to really speak on it too much.
Cam
I just
said it on the records. He like, yo, his mom
Yeah.
calling me talking about XYZ. You taking Robitussin and you ain't sick, bro. Like you doing all this.
yeah.
You taking all this medicine. You ain't even sick. Like with this.
I wish him well. I hope he
Wow,
gets
that ain't
the
a
help
Harlem
he needs.
thing.
If he
That ain't a
even
Harlem
needs help.
thing,
I don't even
bro.
know if he needs help. But if he does need help, I hope he gets the help he needs. But I will say, I think Jim, over time, truly as an MC,
He
if
got
you really
better.
want to talk about
He
it,
got
got better
better.
than
And
Cam
that's all
too.
I can give him.
Better than Cam too, though.
No, you
Not
bugging
he's not a
out,
better
sir.
MC. He's not. I don't
Sir.
think he can spit bar for bar better
Pass
than
the
Cam.
blood, sir.
He can't spit bar for bar better than MC.
Sir.
But I'm talking about repertoire
Pass
of
the blood.
songs, catalog of songs.
What do he
Solo
got that's better than Come
songs.
Home With Me?
No, he got a few. He got
A few what?
He got a few
an
records, man.
album better than Come Home With Me?
Not an album, no. But I'm talking about features.
He got an album better than Sports Drugs,
features,
and Entertainment.
features, and
Sports
singles.
Drugs and Entertainment was fire.
Features and singles.
Ain't nothing on Jim Jones'
You don't got no
catalog is
Prodigy
messing with
feature.
that
You don't
whole
got no-
album.
Yo, bro, the best thing that ever happened to Jim Jones, he rubbed away.
Y'all clearly,
That's the best thing.
y'all are clearly
Sex
speaking
She
from
said
a-
sometimes I
a
feel like
era-
I'm
a
losing
era of
weight.
90s and
I ain't got
2000s.
no money if I'm
I get
losing
it.
weight.
I get
that
it.
whole joint is
But
crazy.
I'm talking about today. If somebody dropped a record today, Jim dropped a record today, and Cam dropped a record today.
We had that happen already.
All right, Jim's gonna. We're gonna listen
Yo,
to Jim
it's third
more.
King disease.
We go. No. I didn't say Nas. I said Jim Jones and Cam. We're talking about right now. We're not talking about Nas. We're talking about Jim Jones and Cam. If Cam dropped the record today and Jim dropped the record today, Jim's record is gonna bump more than Cam. That's what I think personally, just because of the clout that he currently still has and what he still built as an artist.
Do you watch Cam?
Cam is more on the side of
Do you
the
watch Cam?
thing with Mace and online, and I think they're doing
You
incredible,
watching though?
but not as an MC.
Yo, he on there rapping. What you
Yeah,
talking
okay. Sometimes he does.
His intros be
about? Yo, he
aight.
do a freestyle and
Yeah,
go.
okay.
Wait,
Great.
Yo, you know what happened the last time he did a freestyle?
Freestyles.
They
We're talking
said,
records.
"Can't-"
We're talking records.
They said put it out. They made him put it out.
Okay.
It's streaming right now. You can go
Okay.
click
I'm
on
pretty
it.
sure it's doing really well.
They forced him to do it.
I'm sure it's
It
doing
was
great.
going so quick. They was
But
playing
Jim
it on
don't
the
got to do
radio.
that. Jim could just put out a record.
Jim doesn't have the ability to do that.
Jim just put out a record just now. He did the Harlem thing on the Future, and he's on a drill beat. Man, 40 years old on a drill beat, still rocking.
And don't
That's what I'm trying to
nobody wanna
say.
hear that shit.
But nah, you can't say that because I think it's no, bro. It's young people that's listening to it, so
I
it's
be
not even
outside,
me.
bro. Yo, bro, I be outside.
But it's
bro.
young people listening
Yo, bro.
to it. I hear young people driving in their
Yo,
cars,
today's Sunday, right? Where you was at last night?
bro. It's young people uptown
Yo, where you was at
in
last
their
night?
car
Hold on,
listening
hold
to
on,
the
but
song.
Simple math. Where you was at last night? And they asked me the same question.
Y'all bugging, man.
Ask me the same question. I ain't hear Jim Jones record at all in lipsticks. I was in the strip. Yeah.
Right.
I ain't
He
hear
has-
no Jimmy
He don't
records.
got many records out right now.
I'm
no.
just trying to tell you. It's,
But
it's
you know,
cool.
you definitely ain't hear Cam record neither.
You know what Jimmy got?
You didn't hear Cam record, did
I'ma
you?
tell you what Jimmy
Did
got.
you hear Cam record?
Of course I heard a Cam record.
What Cam record? A recent Cam record?
Ma, is we fucking or not?
No, I said,
That's gonna
bro,
play.
I said
That's
a
gonna
recent.
go every time.
I said a recent Cam record.
But they play Cam records regardless, whether it's recent or it isn't.
And the only reason they play Cam shit is because Weezy was on that. Like, stop it. Like,
you
shout out to Weezy the God.
drunk.
I'm in love with it.
No,
He had the
no,
best
no,
verse. He had
when-
the best verse on it on Love on Suck of the Night. Am I right? I get head in the strangest places, quarter time, quarter change of faces, amazing graces. Right? Come.
I gotta
All right, well, I don't gotta do the verse.
Now I gotta
You know the
give you-
verse.
You can overtalk me all you want. They're gonna hear me. Now I gotta give you the history. Birdman brought Wayne around Dipset to make him cool because at the time he was getting the
Nobody
allegations.
cares about that. The verse is better.
I'm trying to give you the history, brother.
Go ahead.
Who was Cameron when that song was made? Like, Cameron was the guy. So he said, yo, we got to bring you around some cool niggas because right now you facing these Gilly the Kid allegations. See, I was outside. So I remember everything. I was there. I was outside. So he started hanging out with the Dip. That's when Joel's got hooked on the shit, the sauce. And Cam was like, yo, we don't do this.
And that's what
Wayne,
validated.
This is
the
true.
blood
I've heard this story
identity.
before. This is
Yeah,
true.
you know what I mean?
Now all of a sudden he wear one color rag. You
Yeah.
watch, if you watch Bling Bling, if you watch Bling Bling, they all had yellow flags, blue flags, green flags, black flags. After you start hanging out with the Dipset, what happened?
There's some truth to this, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't
Now,
gonna.
the
now
rainbow
it's
I
all
heard this story
that.
before. I heard this
Now
story.
it's all red flags.
Yeah, now it's
come on.
Sue.
But he had the best
Gang.
verse on that
No,
though.
he didn't.
What?
No, he didn't. He does
What?
not. I'm sorry.
Bro, they would play the
He's got
last
what- yo,
verse.
let me tell
In
you
the club, they would play the last verse.
That's a lie. What club? Name the
Every
club.
club.
Sir. Name the club.
Oh, come on, man.
And
I'm
the
not doing
DJ,
that. I'm not doing that.
please.
Every club
I
I've
can
ever
do
gone
these
to.
things.
I've gone to several. What I'm
Name
saying
the club
is,
and the DJ that you went to and they said,
bro,
yo,
I've
we
been
only
to
gonna
too
play the
many
third part.
clubs. I've been to too many clubs where I've heard Weezy come on only in the club because his verse is the best. In the radio in the car, I've heard when they play the song, they'll come up, and they'll go straight to Weezy verse. He had the best verse on the song. Now, not taking nothing away from Cam again, but I'm just saying that's what happened with that. That's his best record.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up right here, man, because your boy on one, he ain't passing the blunt. he on some type of foreign third party substance or something, man, because he talking crazy about the Dawn Killer Cam, man.
Yo, we love Cam.
Yo, is there anything else you want to get back to Haze on Haze? Anything else you want to? Nigga name is Haze on Haze. He dissing the Purple Haze King. It's crazy to me.
Man, nah,
This
shout
is
out to Cam. I
blasphemy.
ain't dissing him at all. Not
If you saying his hype man is better than him at any point in
I'm
his
saying,
lifetime,
I'm
that's a
saying,
diss.
yeah. I say over the last 10 years,
You can never.
Jim Jones has come out with better records. Day and Night with Kid Cudi. Day and Night with Kid Cudi.
Yo,
Ballin',
Anything else you want to promote?
Ballin'. I'm just saying, there's a lot of records.
Yo,
Jim
you know
came-
who the only hype man that was iller than
saying.
the number one guy in the group was Freaky Ty.
Yeah, I agree with that one too. I agree
Because
with that.
after Freaky Ty, R.I.P. to him, it was a rap for those
Illa,
boys
what
after
you
that.
Illa how? What you mean Illa?
Freaky Time.
The streets, or you talking about on the microphone in the studio? Because if you could play me a Freaky Top verse that was better than than anything Mr. Cheeks did, I give it to you. But I know what you referring to his allure.
Yeah, his allure.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He
Right,
mattered
right,
so
right.
much to the group.
Music though.
Right.
He talking about Jimmy being a better writer, making more music, better something. That's not the same thing.
Indeed.
I don't know, man.
But yo, we gotta wrap it up, man. We in here. We already passed the limit. I'm
This is
serious.
awesome.
I'm serious.
This is awesome.
No. We got an hour and you don't even know it. I'm looking at the time. Like, yo, we went way past.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
yeah. It
We
was
try
a good
to keep-
conversation.
Yeah, I
though.
try to keep between 30 to 45 minutes because you know people.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
microwave
Say
era.
no more.
People don't got. You know
Say
what I
no
mean?
more.
Yeah,
People don't
it
got
was
the
good
attention
combo.
span.
Wrap it up, bro.
Listen, man. Hot Water Podcast. My boy Haze on Haze, the young man with the
Yeah,
DiBiase.
DiBiase is the brand.
Come on, man.
Baja La Ponte.
Baja Ponte, shit fire.
Don't
Days, man.
forget the bait.
And bring a condom with you too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
We
part.
will be
They
doing
gonna
some
be on you.
advertisement on that soon, so stay tuned for that.
Yo, Pete,
For
get us
sure.
out of here, man. Kaputs, he back there laughing and shit, wiping his face. That's what he do. He sit back there and watch and be laughing, smoking. Yo, you bugging out, man, with the cam tape, man. I don't know, man. That's a nasty camera on tape, man.
I love it. That should trend.
Like and subscribe!